Hey, what is going on, everyone? Kryptonian Taco here, and in the world of One Punch Man, there are countless monsters that are dangerous, requiring one or more heroes depending on the disaster level. They're assigned where you have S-class heroes who can single-handedly take down monsters that are demon-level threats. But today, we're going to be looking at heroes that can defeat monsters that are determined disaster-level dragon. Now, for this list, a few things. I'm going to add heroes that have defeated dragon level monsters single-handedly, so no group efforts like the S-Class against Melzergard at the end of Season 1. I'm only going to be doing heroes that are in the Hero Association, so no outside heroes. Also, I'm dividing this list into 3 parts, being anime Season 1 and 2, the manga, which is after season 2, which is around chapter 85 onwards in the manga, and the webcomics. So yeah, beware of spoilers. I'm gonna probably put some timestamps around in the video. Alright, the first one we have is Saitama. Now, Saitama doesn't need any long explanation. We've seen him take down demon and dragon level threats such as Garugan Choop and that one other guy from Boros' ship, many other dragon level monsters, and he even managed to defeat Boros, who once stated that his disaster level was dragon or above, meaning Saitama was able to defeat an above dragon threat. Now, yeah, Boros is an above dragon. He's higher than dragon, but he's not god level, so it's somewhere in that gray area. That's what an above dragon is. And number 2, we have Blast. Now, we really haven't seen much from Blast, but what we do know is that all S-class heroes can defeat disaster level demon monsters in a one-on-one fight, so we know he's not weak. But we also know, thanks to the manga and season 2 of the anime, that Blast fought Elder Centipede 2 years before the current time. Now keep in mind, Elder Centipede was a monster who shrugged off combined attacks from Genos, Bang, and Bomb like it was nothing. Blast not only fought with Elder Centipede, but nearly killed him and forced him into escape, and Centipede only popping up 2 years after his initial fight against Blast in season 2. He appeared again in season 2 and he didn't appear before that. So not a kill, but he did manage to defeat a dragon level monster single-handedly. So yeah. Alright, number 3 we have King. Now King, people think of him, as a gag character and whatnot, where he basically just summons Saitama to stand and he has no powers. But what if I told you that was half true? What if I told you his Meta Luck ability was him basically not being able to get hurt or anything? It's even stated by one, more or less, he has an aura around him. And we have seen him where everyone in the Hero Association in the world thinks he has defeated dragon level monsters such as Vaccine Man and Elder Centipede, as for one. So yeah, anything that the Hero Association thinks King has done, he probably has, in one way or another, from a certain point of view, if you will. Alright, we're going to be going into manga spoilers, so stop the video, read the manga, and then come back, or just maybe skip to the time skip that I'm putting on screen right now. So yeah. Alright, number 4 we have Tatsumaki, who defeated Gero, who was stated to be a disaster level dragon. And not only that, she was able to restrain Psychos, who was stated to also be a disaster level dragon, which also, in fact, after she drank a potion, she was stated to have power that surpassed Gero, which is already insane. Gero, we can assume it's just an extension of Psychos, is dragon, and Psychos, after drinking a potion, was stated to have power greater than Gero, greater than what she had beforehand. So it's possible she could be at least a high dragon at the very least, meaning Tatsumaki effortlessly defeated a high dragon threat on her own. Was she defeated Gero, who was at least a mid-dragon threat, and Psychos after she got a boost, meaning she defeated a mid-dragon and a high dragon all in the same day, which is pretty impressive. Alright, number 5 we have Flashy Flash, who defeated Hellfire Flame and Gale Wind. For those of you who maybe need a reminder, Hellfire Flame and Gale Wind were 2 ninjas who showed up to Flashy Flash in season 2 to offer him a chance to join up in the Monster Association and eat monster cells in order to grow stronger. And it was stated that Hellfire Flame and Gale Wind were both, at least individually, disaster level dragons in their monster forms. And we see during the events of the manga that not only Flashy Flash was able to beat him, he beat both of them at the same time. So that means he took out not 1 but 2 disaster level dragons at the same time by himself. Now that is impressive. Alright, up at next at number 6 we have Child Emperor, who defeated Phoenix Man. Phoenix Man initially wasn't that impressive, being a disaster level demon, but after getting a near death, after resurrecting, he instantly jumped up the dragon and gave Child Emperor a very hard time, constantly getting power-ups, forcing Child Emperor to bust out the brave giant robot. He was pretty much going toe-to-toe with someone who was a dragon, constantly getting power-ups, think kind of like Goku Black in a sense, but was able to ultimately defeat him in a very difficult fight. But at the end, Child Emperor came out on top, which is a win for him, and it earns him a place on this list. Up next at number 7, we have Drive Knight. Drive Knight was able to somewhat low to mid-diff a Monster Association cadre, the cadre in question being Nian. He basically beat Nian after he got some intel on him and watched as he pretty much decimated the support team on the ground, consisting of A, B, and C class heroes. But nonetheless, Drive Knight was able to beat him using his own tools and equipment, which is basically the only time we've seen him fight, apart from that brief scuffle he had with those fodder monsters during season 2. But yeah, now while Nian did live after the fight, he was still somewhat alive. He was still pretty badly burnt and couldn't move anything. He was basically a charred cat at this point. And for those of you questioning Drive Knight's power, well, here he is. He defeated a Monster Association cadre. Alright, now I'm gonna be spoiling some webcomic feats. So yeah, be warned. For those of you who are only manga readers, you've been warned. Now, Zombie Man was able to restrain and subdue Homeless Emperor, another Monster Association cadre, and pretty much because Homeless Emperor is a glass cannon. Basically, he has Vaccine Man's powers of shooting orbs, energy spheres, orbs, whatever you want to call them, but he's incredibly weak. I mean, he's pretty much physically just another human, meaning while Zombie Man was shown to be able to bend steel and keep up with and fight for extremely long periods of time monsters that are disaster level demon, as we saw with Pure Blood, where he basically beat him because of war of attrition, because he's basically like Wolverine or maybe Deadpool. I think more Wolverine, but still he was able to catch the cadre off guard, subduing him up until God killed him, where, well, he didn't kill him, he did able to subdue him, and that's a win. Up next at number 9, we have Silver Fang. Now, we see that Silver Fang is extremely competent since he was able to take shots from Melzergard and get right back up, whereas one shot from Melzergard was able to pretty much knock E-Iron's arm off. So that just shows you how strong he actually is. And now we see him defeat not one, but 2 Monster Association cadre / executives. Once he enters his abandonment mode, he instantly destroys Fuhrer Ugly and Gums, each with one hit. He goes through Fuhrer Ugly's chest, kills him immediately after he transforms. He goes through Fuhrer Ugly's chest before he would even notice killing him, and he instantly bisects Gum in a brutal fashion, instantly killing both of them, not one but 2 cadres. And immediately after that, he was able to somewhat slice up Black S. Of course, Black S survived because he can't die that easily, and he had several copies of himself to boot. Not only that, but it took Psycho's restraining bang and a full-on carpet bomb from Homeless Emperor in order to subdue him, and he got right back up with just a minor cut, whereas people like Zombie Man couldn't survive it and got instantly burned. Zombie Man regenerated, he still burned his skin, and it took a while for him to regenerate. Well, Bang got right back up with just a small scratch. And our final 10th hero who has defeated a dragon level monster is, you're not gonna believe this, Fubuki. Yes, Fubuki. She defeated Psychos with her Psychic Whirlwind ability. This ability is where Fubuki basically makes psychokinetic signals moving in circles around her, and Fubuki can create a whirlwind capable of harmlessly redirecting psychic attacks much stronger than her own, as she showed in her fight against Psychos, meaning she took down Psychos, a disaster level dragon. Now, this wasn't the webcomic and hasn't appeared in the manga yet, but this it is like a 95% chance it will go down at least very similarly that they did in the webcomic, since the manga is pretty much following the beats of the webcomic. While she did struggle with Psychos, she ultimately came out on top and was still standing after she defeated her, so that's a win. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get notified on when I upload videos. Follow me on Twitter at KryptonianOtaku. Take care and have an awesome day. Peace out.